What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video review today. Today we got a pretty good one planned for you. I'm excited to do this one. We've done a lot of trucks lately, and I only thought it would be fitting that we would do this one as well. I'd seen it on the lot. Shout out Foundation North Vancouver for providing today's vehicle. Like I was saying, I'd seen this on the lot, and if you've been watching the videos on the channel lately, you would see we've been doing quite a few truck reviews, all the way from Rebels to GT Sports to Sports, Longhorns, Tradesmen, Classics, you name it. And today we got a really cool one for you. This is the 2022 Ram 1500 Big Horn Crew Cab 4x4. We got a 5.7 liter V8 Hemi producing 395 horsepower with an 8-speed transmission. This is automatic. Obviously, we are not in a manual drive truck. This is automatic. And I must say, this truck is 65 grand, and I am blown away with the way it feels, the luxurious features, and the way it looks, most importantly, for 65 grand, and it's 2022 with only 26 kilometers on it. I am super excited to show you guys this truck today. I said this in one video that I wasn't a fan of heated steering wheel, but today I'm a very big fan of heated steering wheels. It is 0 degrees outside. We just got our first little bit of snow here in North Vancouver, and yeah, I got the heated steering wheel and the heated seats on right now with the heater, so I can stay a little bit warm while we do this video. It is going to be wet outside, so we'll do the best we can on the exterior looks of the truck, but today we're going to be going over everything with the inside, all the features, as well as the exterior look, so that if you're someone in the market looking to buy a truck right now, you consider this 2022 Ram Big Horn, because it is very impressive. It is super comfortable. It has a great sounding exhaust. It drives and handles the road so nicely. It is a terrible day today. We got rain and snow and slush and all that stuff, and it's 0 degrees, so it is cold out. We got the truck in 4x4 auto because we want to make sure we get all the grip that we can get today while we're on the road. And yeah, today I'm really excited to go through this truck with you guys and show you all the features. As you can see, just from the steering wheel and the driver's seat here, it is such an impressive looking truck, and I can't wait to go through everything with you guys. So let's get this video rolling. Please hit that like button, comment down below what you think of these videos, what you think of this truck, and hit that subscribe button, because it helps support the channel, helps us grow, continue to bring you more videos, and I appreciate all your guys' feedback. There's some of you that leave feedback and advice, and I appreciate all of it. I'm trying to get the best at these videos that I can for you guys. I am not a car expert, but I'm trying to give you the most honest opinion from my standpoint on these vehicles that I do reviews on, so that it can help maybe guide one of you guys into the right car for you, or the right truck for you, whatever it may be. But further ado, let's get things rolling today, guys, and let's get things started. Things rolling here today in today's video. Like I said in the beginning, we are going to be reviewing this 2022 Ram 1500 Big Horn Crew Cab 4x4, and I'm very excited to be reviewing it because this truck and all the features that it offers, the way it looks, the way it sounds, the way it drives for 65 grand just seems too good to be true. And it's a 2022 brand new from the factory, 27 kilometers only on it. And shout out Foundation Auto North Vancouver for providing the truck for today's video. I hope you guys have been enjoying these videos so far, and some of the truck ones we've done as well. Like I said, we've done the whole range so far, some of the new stuff Ram has come out with. And today we're going to be looking at this absolute gorgeous truck right here. Starting right here in the driver's seat, because I'm sitting here. The steering wheel, I do judge a lot of vehicles by their steering wheels. It's a big thing on my list that I got to cross off, is how the steering wheel feels. And obviously, because this is the main thing you're going to be touching while you're driving and looking at. And starting off with the leather on the steering wheel is very nice. Feels very good in the hands. Got a little bit of a squishy feel to it. This does feel like the leather that Dodge and Ram and Jeep put in a lot of the vehicles that have heated steering wheels, because this truck does have the heated steering wheel. As you can see right here, I got the button on. If you click it just like that, it turns it off. And so yeah, it does feel pretty similar to that. It's actually really nice. It's nice and warm right now in my hands. It's very cold outside. It's only 1 degree today. And yeah, right here in the middle, we've got the kind of plastic material that Dodge and Ram use on a lot of their vehicles. And then we've got our Ram logo here. It kind of looks like a Big Horn, the way it's coming out of the steering wheel. Very nice in this like chrome metal 3D like printed looking. It's very nice. A lot of nice edges. It just adds that extra touch to the steering wheel, and just lets you know that you are driving a Ram. Right over here we've got our cruise control settings, we've got our gear limiters and shifters, and then we've got our controls right here for the cluster. If you just go up like that, it changes the setting right in front of you. We've got our call and hang up buttons and talk buttons to the car, so because you have the Bluetooth hooked up here. When behind the steering wheel, we've got our volume buttons on the right, and then like kind of our skip buttons and change on the left. And then as you can see there in the cluster, pretty standard to a lot of the Rams right now, especially the 2022s, and you can see 27 kilometers only. And yep, pretty straightforward and standard. We've got our push to start button right here. It's pretty simple as take your foot off the brake. Obviously, you just turn it off. The truck is off. Put the foot on the brake. And just like that, starts it up, and you can see right there in the cluster, Big Horn, to make sure you know that you're driving the Ram Big Horn. Right over here, moving over to our display, we got the 5-inch Uconnect display screen right here. Pretty much all your standard features. I will say this screen is very high definition, seems like almost 4K. I'm very impressed with that. A lot of trucks and vehicles nowadays sometimes are hit or miss when it comes to these screens. They're either really good or they're just really bad. But this one is actually really nice. It's got the same kind of displays as the TRX and all the other ones with the 12-inch screen. So right here we got our home button showing our audio side, our phone side. You could probably add your nav in there as well. If you click right here, you've got the media. It's going to load that up. We've got FM, Sirius XM, and then obviously your Bluetooth. Very easy to pair. You just click yes, find it in your Bluetooth on your phone, and then you pair it up just like that. It takes less than 2 minutes, which is really cool. In here we also got the audio settings to adjust the balance and the fade throughout the cabin. We got our equalizers, our speed adjustment, so when you're go faster, the music will go louder, and then our loudness options, as well as the autoplay, volume adjustment, and Sirius XM setup. This does have the 6-speaker sound system, I believe. I don't know how true that is, because I'm seeing way more than 6 speakers already, so I think this probably has 8 speakers, but nevertheless it does bang. It has a great sound, and it's very impressive in a truck like this. Like I said, for 65 grand, guys, come on, like this truck's kind of like telling you to buy it, you know what I mean? We got our climate and comfort options right here. We've got the front seats, and then we've got seats right here. We've got heated seats in this, which is super cool, because I've done a few truck reviews lately and they didn't have heated seats. We also have the heated steering wheel, which is very, very needed, especially right now in this winter. So we're gonna turn that off because my hands are starting to really heat up here. Leave that guy on so I can stay a little warm. And as you can even see in the top here, it's kind of showing you your time display, your notifications, your temperatures, and the device you obviously would have connected. Over here is your phone. So like I said, very easy to pair the phone. Once it's paired, it connects to Apple and Android, and operates very flawlessly throughout the settings. Right here we got our vehicle settings to adjust some of the lighting and other settings with the vehicle as well. Our display settings, safety and driving assistance, our phone, Bluetooth, and our camera, and our mirrors and wipers as well, and all that stuff. We don't need to go through all of that because that's stuff that you would play with when you buy this truck. And right over here we got the apps icon, just kind of pulls up this. I guess there's nothing else to look at here, so we'll go to categories, and then it'll just show you kind of the rest of everything that's in the vehicle just over here as well. So that's the 5-inch Uconnect screen. Very nice. Do like it. It's you know, these 12-inch ones are super cool too. Slightly overkill and a little bit finicky. They sometimes, I've noticed, in my opinion, they are a little bit glitchy and have their moments when they don't want to work. Right here is the screen on and off button. Very nice plastic. This is not I mean, it sounds cheap, but it doesn't feel cheap, which is nice. It's like a matte black plastic, and I've noticed this throughout the entire cabin as well. We have this kind of like granite, yeah, I want to say like granite steel wood kind of finish in the top here, with that aluminum kind of like strip, and then our Ram logo up here, and a little bit of storage for keys or coins or whatever it may be, with the 12 volt DC plug. As you can see in the top here, we got our speakers throughout. Same plastic in the top of the truck here. Our vents, they are decent vents. They aren't anything super crazy. The quality is it's mid. It's nothing crazy. We got the controls for them. Our lighting, our headlight switches here for the truck, and tail lights, and then obviously your floodlights and stuff like that, and then your dimmers throughout the cabin. We do have the you pull it to turn on the parking brake. I do like that. It's better than the manual one. And then to turn it off, I believe you just push it to release parking brake. Let's see what it says here. There you go. So to release the parking brake, you got to put your foot on the brake, and then push it down, and then obviously you just pull it to put it on, which is nice. Secures the truck nice and safely. Got our windshield wiper buttons right here, right? As you can see, that's high, low, and then you can choose a few other options. Right now I just got it on that, so it clears it up nicely. Got an indicator as well on this, as well as our left indicator, and all that stuff, just all in one control here. Like I've said in other videos, I think they can start getting a little more creative with these, make them a little bit nicer, add a little more of that aesthetic and feel to the truck and the themes that they go with. We do have the steering wheel adjustment just under the steering wheel. You can push it inwards and pull it outwards, as well as go up and down, which is nice. You can just I like it set kind of like around there. Feels good in my hand, just like that. Like I said, the steering wheel is actually really nice. I'm a big fan of it. Moving on to the rest of the features with the driver's seat. Before we get over here, there is a storage spot over here. It's actually pretty long, and you could probably fit quite a bit of stuff down there. I'm not sure what you would store down there, but yeah, there's a lot of space, kind of like a little slit. Maybe put money in there, envelopes, whatever it may be. It's not too much of space, kind of fit my hand just like that. Then moving on to here, I really like this in the Ram trucks. Some of the videos I've done, they haven't had this, but this is like the ultimate storage spot for a truck like this. Like, you honestly get so much storage. And before I get into the driver door and the stuff they have over there, we have two cup holders right over here. We got the Ram key, as you can see, the 2022 Ram key. Very nice, like it a lot. Very I just like this key a lot. I like it because obviously the TRX is the same key, but I just like this key because it just looks like a nice modern truck key. if that makes sense to any of you guys. I don't know what it is. It just it does appeal to me, so I do like it, and I just leave it right here, and in this amazing storage console in the middle here, which is just quite wild. You can store a lot of things over here. We got pretty big space right here. As you can see, you can fit quite a few things just in there. Two cup holders, and then if you just press this button and pull it backwards, bang, you're opening up to a whole nother compartment down here, which is deep, and you can fit quite a few things in here. Honestly, like, you could even fit some groceries in here if you wanted to. There's quite a bit of space, and even underneath here there's more space, and I believe it still goes all the way back to underneath this, which is crazy. Like, this is a lot of storage in the center console for a truck, and I do like it a lot when Ram has that. We got our wireless charging right here. Very easy. You just take your phone like this, I believe, put it right there in the middle, and then we should be able to see a little bit of a charge come through. Sometimes these things are a little bit finicky, but yeah, that's your wireless charging. You can fit 2 phones in there. We've got 2 USB ports and 2 USB-C ports, which is awesome. Our auxiliary plug for some of you guys who are still old school and don't use Bluetooth. And then we've got our 115 volt AC 400 watt plug just down here as well, which is pretty handy and pretty cool that it's in the front like that. Push this just forward like that, very easy, and actually moves very smoothly. It's got a little bit of a resistance to it, so it's not like cheap and kind of just back and forth, just got a nice little resistance to it, so you got to push it and make sure it locks in there. To open up this guy, you just press that button, and then that's more storage, guys. That's more storage in this truck. And as you can see, it's got a max fill line, because once this closes, right, that's gonna go flush with the side here. But if you push that just like that, you can see that opens up there, and then when you pull it, it's opening up all this space as well. So you can have stuff in here and in here, but you do have to keep in mind that max fill line over there, if you can see it, that because when this comes down, it's gonna take up that extra space above the line. Right here, we've got some of our cool stuff that Ram puts in underneath, kind of just giving you a whole bunch of factory and information like that about the vehicle. Whole bunch of stuff that doesn't make too much sense to me, but I'm sure it makes sense to some of you car enthusiasts out there. So we'll close that down, and then if you press the top one, you open up this storage space, which is actually a decent amount of space as well. You could probably fit an iPad in here and a few iPhones as well, keys, vapes, whatever it is that you need to keep safe and put aside, you just put it in here, bank cards, password, whatever. And then we do have a USB plug-in as well, so essentially you could have your phone in here plugged in so that it doesn't move around inside the car. It's safely tucked in here, and you're playing your music as well and not paying attention to your phone while you're driving, because that is big. So right over here, we've got our buttons. Like I've said in other videos, I love these buttons a lot. They kind of have like a little bit of a fighter jet feel with the, like how the Lamborghinis have the flick buttons, and they're actually really nice quality with the chrome and the rubber in the middle, which is actually kind of like a nice rubber, so I do like that. Traction control, you just click that, turns it off, click it again, turns it on. We got our tow haul buttons, and then our parking assists just over here. We do have the manual buttons as well, and knobs for the AC, for the climate controls. Obviously the heated seats right there, you click it, you go down to 2 heat, 1 heat, no heat. I'm on 3 because I want to stay warm. We got the heated steering wheel button, and then the passenger heated seats as well, which is awesome. Our mute button, and then the same vents as well just over here. Right over here, this is your this is going to be your knob, your switch that's going to operate, changing the gears, not changing the gears, but changing your vehicle from the park to reverse to neutral to drive. And it's very simple. You just foot on the brake, reverse. And yeah, like I was gonna say a second ago, actually, was that this camera on the reverse camera is actually really nice. It's very similar to some of the Wranglers, the very high 4K kind of like backup camera look, which is very clean. You can almost even see the Ram logo below it. It's very wide angle as well, gives you a great shot of what's behind you. You can see it there. Very high quality camera. I think you can even zoom in. Look at that. You can even like zoom in. That's pretty cool. So you can just make sure that you're not too close or if you're not too far. Yeah, I like that a lot. This is a great reverse camera. We got neutral, this switches that back, and then we got drive as well. We'll put that back into park. We've got our 4-wheel drive auto button, our 2-wheel drive button, our 4-wheel drive high, and our 4-wheel drive low, as well as the neutral just right over there. We don't need to play with those right now, but we do have it in 4-wheel drive auto so that it gives us the best traction right now in this shitty weather. We're gonna move on to the door paneling here and check out the rest of this cabin. I'll put the keys right in my pocket in case we get locked out. Moving on to the door panel here, I do like this a lot. This door handle is very nice. It does feel like plastic, but it has this metal aluminum feeling to it and look, which I like a lot, and a little bit of like this rubber grip on the back. And then it's accompanied by like this matte plastic that goes right back into that like granite, kind of like wood grain finish just over here that we saw over here as well, which you'll see throughout the whole vehicle, which is very nice. And then we've got our this truck has the cloth seats, as you can see, but these are very, very nice cloth seats. I'm not always a big fan of cloth seats, but these are very nice. They're very comfortable, and they're tight, so like they're very easy to clean as well. and they don't like fray, and it's very easy to keep clean. I do like these a lot. I'm not the biggest fan of cloth seats. I do like leather, obviously, but these are very comfortable, and I actually think they fit this vehicle really well because of how they tie into the rest of the interior. I just love that feature of having the cloth seats and then having that same material tie into the door paneling. I think that's super impressive and just adds that luxurious feel to the vehicle and kind of ties everything together as everything else is and is themed. Because of how it ties into the door paneling here and the rest of the vehicle, I just love how the cloth material that's in the door paneling is what the seats are made of, and I think that's really cool. Kind of ties everything together, adds that luxurious feel, because this truck honestly has a very luxurious feel, feels very worth what it's priced. And yeah, I'm a very big fan of this truck. I'm excited to show you the rest of the cabin here. We're gonna step outside here and go into the back seat now and show you guys the rest of the cabin. But yeah, like I said, everything in this interior and in this truck just ties each other together so well, and then just gives you such a very aesthetic, appealing look to it. Like when I'm looking around this truck in the cabin, everything just feels very nice and suited. It just, the colors, the tones, everything's tying in very nicely. So yeah, enough of that. Let's open up the door paneling here. Like I said, that chrome metal kind of door handle here with the rubber on the back, very nice, very sturdy. Open that up. We're gonna step outside here, take a look at the driver door here one more time. We got the cup holders right here as well. So you got 2 cup holders here and 2 in there, which is very impressive. You got 4 just on these 2, and then you got 2 more on that side as well. We got more storage inside the door paneling here, more storage right here as well. Our speakers, and then the plastic kind of just throughout with the leather material right here, which is very nice. And we went over these controls so you guys know what that does. This is that flick that you use. You push that down, that will release the steering wheel. We'll lock it back in there, and that will lock it in. We got the buttons right here behind as well, like I was mentioning earlier. The Ram handlebars just right here is when you want to step into the vehicle, just like that, very easily, very nice. And then obviously the seat controls to go forwards, backwards, up and back. Also the backrest as well, which is nice in case you want a little more support in your back. We don't have the all-weather mats in here, but these Ram carpets are carpet mats are actually really nice and very comfortable and very easy to clean as well. Got the rubber material just throughout the vehicle here, and as you can see, these controls and the hood control, which we will show you the engine bay in just a little bit. We're gonna head on to the back side here. A little bit of an exterior look. That's the truck honking 3 times to let you know that the truck is on and got the keys on you, just to make sure everything else is safe, because it knows you have the keys, so it's not going to lock you out, but it's going to make sure the vehicle's locked just in case you forget. We got the same theme on this door panel as the rest of the vehicle here, that fabric kind of material that the seats are made of, which you can see here. These are very nice seats. I'm a very big fan of them. They're so comfortable, and like I said, the material is very tight, so it's going to be very easy to vacuum this and clean it. And then you do have the 3 seats here, and I do believe you can even pull these down. I'm not too sure how, but we'll leave that. We have the rear window here. Let's see if we can figure out how to open it. I don't think I've actually tried to. Oh, I believe it's that's my bad. I believe it is remote. It's just in the front there, so I'll show you that. Just in the front here on the driver's seat. You come back here, and then you got your controls up here, our assist buttons, SOS. Very nice. For your sunglasses, just put that in there, and very nice, like metal, so it's easy to do. So to open it, you just click that once, or I guess hold it, and it's going to open it up just like that, so you get some airflow in the summer. Obviously it's a little bit cold. I mean, you could even have it open in the winter if you have the cabin nice and warm. We got our lights up here just like that, and then you can do them all just like that. Very nice. Obviously the shaders, very nice with the mirror, not too bad. Close that up just like that, and head to the back seat here. My camera equipment's in the way, so we'll just move that over here. We do have the storage behind the seats with a very nice padding on the inside, so you can have delicate things even in here, and it's gonna be very safe. iPhone, whatever it may be. It's very padded in here, so it's very nice. Got the Ram bin carpets throughout the entire back seats here of the cabin, and we got some storage just under them. Very easy, just flick it up like that, and quite a decent amount of storage, honestly. You can fit quite a few things down there, so that's really impressive. We'll just close it like that, and we're gonna hop in here, grab the handlebars just like that. Very nice and sturdy, nice material. Step in the back here. Yeah, not too bad. this is not too bad. Very comfortable seats, like I've said. I'm 6'1", I fit pretty well back here, and I also have the driver's seat back quite a bit. As you can see, there's a ton of leg room. I almost have my legs fully extended. If you have this seat a little bit more forward, they will be fully extended. So there's a lot of space back here in this cabin, and we have the same materials and themes and everything tying itself together throughout this vehicle. That nice material, like granite kind of material right here. Very nice with the aluminum look. 2 cup holders right here with the pressure rubber things on the inside, so that when you put your thing in here, it holds nice and tight. It doesn't spill around and move around. We got our vents back here for airflow in the back of the cabin. Got a little more storage back here for keys, coins, whatever it may be, and 2 USB and 2 USB-C ports, which is super cool. So everyone back here is going to be charged up and also be able to use them, so you don't have to reach the front or whatever it may be. Got the 115 volt AC 400 watt plug just right here. Easy, just like that. We're gonna move this camera gear over a little bit, come into the back here in the middle. This middle seat's okay. It's nothing super crazy or enjoyable. It doesn't feel very as comfortable as the other seats, obviously, but you probably won't have 3 people back here all the time, and if you do, I'm sure it's not going to be too long of a distance, and worst case scenario, you could always swap seats with each other after a certain duration of time. But not bad. As you can see, a very nice look into the front of the cabin there. Just absolutely gorgeous. You can just see what I was talking about, how everything just kind of ties itself together with the Big Horn logo, and then all the way to the middle of the console, the driver's seat, and the material and the door paneling. It's just such a beautiful truck on the inside, and just as beautiful on the outside, in my opinion. And for 65 grand, guys, come on, like it's a steal of a deal. It's such a good price, and you're getting really nice quality out of this, and it's going to do everything you need it to. We're going to move over to this seat right here, give it one more look, one more sit. As you can see, this seat's a lot more forward, and I pretty much have my legs fully extended. Very comfortable. You feel very safe in this truck. You're a little bit higher up in the back here, but it is very nice, and a great look onto the front there with that, and then also the storage behind the seats with that padding, like I said. We're going to open up this. Same handles as the front, obviously. Yeah, not bad, guys, not bad. Got ram handles, very nice. We're gonna close this up just like that. We're gonna go do a little bit of a walk around the truck here, take a look at this thing. Absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, everything just ties itself together so well, just like it did in the interior. You're getting the same thing on the exterior with how the chrome and the paint, the diamond crystal pearl, all tie itself together. And I believe this paint job in the sun, sometime when the sun's hitting it, has a very nice crystal, like sparkle kind of to the paint in certain angles, and I like that a lot. We've got our chrome rims with the tires here, 20x9s. I really like that a lot, that the rims are just tying in with the Ram logo, the mirrors, and then you got your 1500 Hemi 5.7 liter right here as well, and then coming all the way into the front of the grille, and having your Ram in that chrome with that nice matte plastic just right here where the airflow goes in. I like that a lot. It looks super aggressive. We've got our headlights here. They're not the modern LED headlights, but they are still really nice, and I'm sure if you want to change it, it wouldn't be that difficult to do so. As you can see there, we got the floodlights as well, our front sensors and cameras, and then yeah, moving all the way into the back here, get a nice little look. Absolutely gorgeous. Now we're in the back side of the truck. We got our dual exhaust right there, pretty big exhaust tips. This truck does sound really mean and really sick. We're gonna give you an exhaust test in just a moment. We got our foundation mud flaps on the front and the back. As you can see here, really nice material, that chrome metal. Got our rear tail lights right here, our big horn right there. Shout out Foundation North Vancouver. Ram logo right here in the middle, beautifully coming out. I really like that a lot with the Ram cutout in the top here, and then we got the Ram Big Horn coming right out of the back here, which looks super aggressive and super clean, and that chrome matching onto the 4x4 logo as well. We got our tow hitch and tow hitch plugins right here, our license plate cover, and then that chrome as well on the rear bumper with that plastic right here. To open that up, before we do, we got the backup camera right there, very nicely secure, safe in there. Like I said, very high quality. One touch button right here, that's going to open up the tailgate just like that. Got a regular size box right here. We don't have the bed liner in. Very easy to get that done though. And if you want to get a tonneau cover as well, very easily do that as well. Lots of space, got all our whatever you want to call these, kind of like for bungee cords or whatever it may be, to keep things safe in here. Hooks, sorry there, I had a little bit of brain lapse, but yeah, tons of those throughout the back here. So if you want to secure something in or add accessories, you got the freedom and option to do that. Close it up very easily, doesn't weigh a lot, which is nice, so a lot of people will be able to do that. Got a little bit of our rubber material on the top here, as most trucks do. That's that backlight like I was talking about. Very nice, very nice. Another little side look here. We're gonna go and actually open up the hood now. So flick that just like that. That's gonna open it up very easily. That's that dual mirror I was telling you, the one with the blind spot and then the regular one, which is really nice. And then we got our Ram logo just right here inside of where the left and right turn signals go. So at night people can see you nicely. That 1500 Hemi 5.7 liter. We're gonna check that beast out right now. All you gotta do is find the sweet spot, pop that up just like that, and then there we go. Absolute monster. We got that 5.7 liter Hemi V8, 395 horsepower, absolute beast. You don't really need much more than that. This truck sounds really, really nice stock. I want to show you guys the exhaust in just a moment. But yeah, we got our Ram logo right here in the plastic, coming out of the plastic, which is really nice. Just regular style plastic with our fluids just in the front here. That's where you just push this guy, and that's what's going to release the hook on this, so it opens it up nicely, and it is supported by itself, so you don't have to do anything. You just got to open it and close it. Got our battery right here and all that stuff. And then an amazing look on into the engine bay right there, as you can see. Absolutely gorgeous. Ram never does you wrong. Built like a beast. Love it a lot. Look at that. Our airflows. Super sick. Got our front fan right there, keeping things cool. Absolutely sick. To close it up very easily, you just got to pull it down, and then this material right here in the front, very nice. Keep everything safe and warm. Close that up just like that, pop it in, boom. Comment down below, guys, what you think of this truck, what do you think of how it looks. I think it looks absolutely clean, very sleek, very gorgeous. In my opinion, if I was looking to get a truck, this would be the one. I honestly wouldn't even hesitate. 65 grand, maybe bargain them down even a little bit more. But for a 2022, 25 kilometers, be the first owner, this is the truck I think I would get. It's actually super sick, kind of right in the middle of all the ones that we've been reviewing, especially on the price point as well. This is not bad. You can obviously pay a little bit more and get something a little bit higher, like a GT Sport or something, but this is still good enough. This in my opinion it's the same. I'm pretty sure it's the same engine specs as the GT Sports, just a little bit different body style and whatnot, interior and all that stuff, but absolutely gorgeous. Comment down below what you guys think. Hit that like button, subscribe, supports our channel, and let's give you guys an exhaust test, and then we're gonna wrap up this video. All right, everyone, that wraps up our video tour today. Thank you so much for staying tuned all the way to the end. Hit that like button, comment down below what you think of these videos, what car you want to see next, what you thought about this truck. Hit that subscribe button because it helps support our channel and motivates us to bring you more content. And I hope these videos have been helping people out there who are looking to buy cars and need a little more assurance and details on something instead of having to go there in person and take a look at it. So make sure you stay tuned for the next video. Thank you so much for supporting, and have an amazing day. Peace.